As the world hurdles through 2024, the silver market finds itself in the midst of an intense tug-of-war. For the first time in over a decade, silver prices have soared beyond the $30 per ounce mark, signaling a potential shift towards a new era of precious metal valuation. This upward momentum is fueled by a complex mix of geopolitical tensions, industrial demand, and expectations of a Federal Reserve interest rate cut. But perhaps the most crucial factor driving this surge is the increasingly insatiable demand from industries that rely heavily on silver, particularly those pushing the frontiers of renewable energy and advanced electronics. The persistent global supply deficits, coupled with the accelerating need for silver in technologies like solar panels and electric vehicles, are painting a bullish picture for the metal's future. In a world that seems to be constantly at odds, balancing economic growth, environmental sustainability, and technological advancement, silver has emerged as a critical player in this high-stakes game. But as demand continues to outstrip supply, one must wonder, are we on the brink of a silver shortage that could reshape the global economy and propel prices to unprecedented heights? Does soaring industrial demand in 2024 signal a new era of higher silver prices? In a year marked by both innovation and uncertainty, silver has risen from the shadows of its more glamorous sibling, gold, to reclaim its place in the spotlight. On May 17, 2024, silver prices surged past $30 per ounce, a milestone not seen in over a decade. This rise was not just a fluke. It was a response to a confluence of factors that have turned the precious metal into a beacon of security in an unpredictable world. Investors are flocking to silver not only as a safe haven asset in times of geopolitical turmoil, but also as a critical material fueling the technological and green revolutions. Historical perspective, the volatility of silver prices. Silver's journey has been anything but smooth. The metal's price history is a tale of extremes, punctuated by dramatic peaks and prolonged valleys. In the early 1980s, silver spiked to $36 per ounce, only to languish in obscurity for much of the subsequent 2 decades. It wasn't until the mid-2000s that silver began to regain its footing, driven by China's insatiable demand for commodities. The 2007-09 global financial crisis, GFC, further propelled silver prices as investors sought refuge in tangible assets, catapulting the metal to nearly $50 per ounce by April 2011. But what goes up must come down. Silver prices retreated in the following years, settling in the high teens for much of the 2010s. It wasn't until the early 2020s that silver found a new floor around $20 per ounce. This stability, however, was soon disrupted by a series of global events that reignited interest in the metal, pushing prices above $30 per ounce in 2024. By May of that year, silver had reached $32 per ounce, marking a significant reduction in the gold-to-silver price ratio to its lowest level since December 2022. Although prices eased slightly to around $28.50 per ounce by early August, the overall trend remained upward, bolstered by persistent supply deficits and robust industrial demand. The supply-demand dynamics, a widening deficit. The global silver market has been grappling with supply shortages for years, but 2024 has seen these deficits reach new heights. According to the Silver Institute's World Silver Survey, WSS, for 2024, the market experienced a structural deficit of 184.3 million ounces, MOs, in 2023, marking the third consecutive year that demand outpaced supply. While this deficit was 30% lower than the record high in 2022, it remained one of the largest on record. This persistent deficit was driven by a sharp decline in investments in silver bars, coins, and jewelry, which caused overall global silver demand to fall by 7% to 1195 MOs in 2023. However, this drop in demand was still 9% higher than the next highest total ever recorded in the WSS series. The real story, however, lies in the industrial sector, where demand for silver reached unprecedented levels. Industrial demand, the engine behind silver's resurgence. Industrial applications have become the bedrock of silver demand, accounting for a significant portion of the metal's consumption. In 2023, industrial offtake of silver hit a record high of 654.4 MOs, an 11% increase from the previous year. This surge was largely driven by the green economy, particularly the photovoltaic (PV) sector, which saw higher than expected PV capacity additions and faster adoption of next-generation solar cells. Electronics and electrical demand also soared, increasing by 20% year-on-year. Silver's unique properties, such as its unparalleled electrical conductivity and durability, make it indispensable in a wide range of industrial applications. From electrical switches and solar panels to chemical-producing catalysts, silver is an essential component in many industries. Almost every computer, mobile phone, automobile, and appliance contains silver, making it nearly impossible to substitute. This insatiable demand has created a bullish environment for silver, with no signs of slowing down. The Green Revolution, silver's role in renewable energy. The transition to renewable energy has been a significant driver of silver demand, particularly in the solar industry. In 2023, global installed solar capacity reached 440 gigawatts, GW, with silver playing a crucial role in the production of PV cells. As one of the fastest-growing sources of renewable energy, solar power is expected to continue driving demand for silver in the coming years. Other green-related applications, such as power grid construction and automotive electrification, are also contributing to the bright outlook for silver. As countries around the world ramp up their efforts to transition to clean energy alternatives, the demand for silver is expected to reach new heights. This trend is further supported by the Silver Institute's projection that the global silver deficit will widen by 17% to 215.3 mo's in 2024. The supply side, challenges and opportunities. While demand for silver continues to rise, the supply side of the equation presents a different story. Silver mine production has remained relatively stagnant, with a slight decline of 0.8% expected in 2024 due to temporary closures of silver mines in Peru. This stagnation is exacerbating the global silver deficit, creating a supply-demand imbalance that is likely to support higher prices in the near term. The Silver Institute has predicted that industrial demand for silver will reach a new all-time high in 2024, driven by robust gains from photovoltaic applications and decent performances in other segments. An uptick in discretionary spending and restocking is also expected to boost demand for silver jewelry and silverware, offsetting declines in bar and coin investments. However, with supply remaining constrained, the market deficit is expected to widen, driving silver prices higher. The impact of Chinese demand. China's role in the global silver market cannot be overstated. In 2023, Chinese industrial demand for silver rose by a staggering 44% to 261.2 mo's, primarily due to growth in green applications, particularly PV production. China's rapid expansion of PV production accounted for over 90% of global panel shipments, underscoring the country's dominance in the solar industry. As technology continues to evolve, the need for silver in these industrial applications is likely to remain strong. The overall demand for silver largely depends on the outlook for China, which has been instrumental in driving industrial demand for the metal. With the Chinese economy showing no signs of slowing down, the future of silver looks increasingly bright. Price forecasts, a bullish outlook. Given the current market dynamics, many analysts have raised their price forecasts for silver. UBS, for example, updated its outlook for silver in May 2024, citing robust industrial demand and potential supply cuts. The Swiss banking giant raised its price prediction by $4 per ounce across various future dates, with the end of September expected to see a price of $34 per ounce, the end of 2024 at $36 per ounce, and the end of March 2025 at $36 per ounce. A new forecast of $38 per ounce was also announced for the end of June 2025. Other analysts, such as Peter Krauf, author of The Great Silver Bull, Crush Inflation and Profit as the Dollar Dies, have been even more bullish in their predictions. Krauf believes that the current supply-demand dynamics could lead to a silver shortage in the next 12 to 24 months, potentially driving prices to $50 per ounce. The future of silver, a precious commodity in an uncertain world. As we look ahead to the future of silver, it's clear that the metal is poised to play a crucial role in the global economy. The combination of soaring industrial demand, particularly in green technologies, and persistent supply deficits has created a bullish environment for silver. While prices have already risen significantly in 2024, the potential for further gains remains high. However, as the world continues to grapple with economic uncertainty, geopolitical tensions, and the ongoing transition to renewable energy, one question remains: will silver's growing importance in the industrial sector be enough to sustain its upward trajectory, or will unforeseen challenges derail its ascent? As we navigate this complex landscape, the future of silver is sure to be one of the most closely watched stories in the world of commodities. What do you think? Will silver continue its meteoric rise, or are we on the brink of a market correction? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below.